Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2019 sci-fi thriller film, The Wave. This stars Justin Long, Donald Faison, Tommy Flanagan. Tommy Flanagan? Flanagan. So this is a very interesting film. It reminded me of a dramatic version of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And why I say this is because this character that Justin plays figured out a way to travel through time during this hallucinogenic drug that he's inadvertently on after going to a party with a friend. And so he's setting up things to help him later. So he's traveling back a couple days to set up for a couple days after things, right? So, like, why is this being discussed now? And then how does it change later, kind of a thing. So that's why I'm saying it reminded me of Bill and Ted, because Bill and Ted are always like, oh, let's remember to leave the key here and let's remember to set this trap up there, right? And that's what Justin's character does along the 3-day story. So he plays this lawyer. Him and Donald play these lawyers, and they work in corporate law. So this particular thing that Justin's character is very life-changing about is he's found a way to deny $4 million policy to this family of this person who died. And so he then goes out to celebrate, and then he goes to a party with these girls that they met, even though he's married. And so things happen, right? And then Tommy Flanagan's character of this, the guy, gives him this hallucinogenic, which then starts to play with his brain. So he's seeing stuff that's not there, but he's seeing stuff that can be there or will be there. So it's a yesterday, today, and tomorrow kind of a story. Not a years from now, a yesterday, today, tomorrow, seeing past yesterday and future tomorrow along with present. So it's interesting. It's very interesting within that setup, within that mind link. And then it's a matter of stealing all these drugs from a different drug lord. And so what happens with all these drugs leading to, the car accident of his death at the end. But it's all set up. The seeds are laid throughout, and then it all comes together at the end. So it's different because I just assumed, and I didn't watch the trailer. I didn't really pick up on the synopsis. I thought this was going to be funnier than it actually was. But it's not. It's dramatic, it's sci-fi, it's thriller, and it answers its own questions. I'm impressed with it because I didn't see it coming. I didn't pick up on that, but I kept thinking, oh, I gotta watch Bill and Ted. Oh, I gotta watch Bill and Ted while I watch this. So it's interesting how you have one franchise so ingrained in your brain because you watch it so many times and you love it. And so then you think it's going to translate to a different project. You're not thinking it's going to translate to a different project, but it does translate to a different project. So that's what reminded me a lot about The Wave. I wouldn't call it The Wave. I would have called it something else, but I still thought it was very well done. I thought it was well executed. I thought the story was coherent and consistent. How long was this? Hour 27. I just watched it on Amazon Prime. Hour and a half long film. That's all you need. Hour and a half long film. Goes through the plot points. Character development is right there. Wrap up at the end. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.